right, I'm here with the 50mm 1.2 G Master lens, doing a review on this. Pretty nice lens, good lens for its size. The model, Katrina, she's in her car right now. She already changed into her first outfit. So we're just gonna wait for her to get done with her phone conversation, and we're gonna head near the Limestone Park and test out this lens for portraits. Everything will be shot wide open at 1.2. I've been teaching August since like 2008. I don't look like a terrorist. Yeah, so the blur is different. Been shooting for about 15 minutes, and I think Katrina needs no introduction. This is her, I believe, fourth time on the channel already.
Yeah, I'm already used to you guys.
Yes. And thank you so much for always working with us.
Yeah,
and
it's always fun.
Yes, it is, and helping us test new camera gear all the time. So this is not my personal gear, but my friend let me borrow his A7R4, which is a very good high megapixel camera. And I think this camera matched with the G Master 50 1.2 lens will make the ultimate portrait combo setup. Because you have high megapixel count for the detail, and you have a lens that can really blur the background. Gotcha. You've been looking through some of the pictures. How do you like the picture so far with this camera lens combination?
I like it. I feel like it has like a very nice sharpness to it. And it's like the coloring is very vivid.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, very contrasting.
Very contrasting, yeah. So it looks really good so far.
Yes, and this background isn't what we initially planned.
Nope, that's okay.
But that's okay.
We're working with it.
Yep. And the good thing about the lens is it does a nice job of blurring the background, very smooth, so the background isn't that distracting when viewing the photos. Also would like to mention that the size of the lens isn't that big compared to like Nikon and Canon's offering. Because Nikon, I believe they offer a huge one, a 58 1.2.
That's what you usually use, right, Nikons?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to use Nikon mirrorless. And Canon has the 50 1.2. Okay. And then this Sony is also 50 1.2, but smaller size. Filter thread is 72mm. The weight is I think it's not that heavy, 778 grams, which is like 1.11 pounds. Also, it has like a D-click, so if you can turn the aperture ring here.
Turn it to the...
Yes, you'll feel it clicking.
Yep.
And then there's a switch here where you could turn off the click. And then now if you turn it, it should be smooth. And this is what videographers use when they're trying to, I guess, focus on something, and I guess if they want to bring the whole scene in focus, they would increase the aperture. Yeah, okay. So also for videographers, if you want to use the D-click.
Got it.
Yeah, so yeah, first outfit so far, and we're gonna shoot for about 30 more minutes, and we're gonna do the second outfit. The sun's coming out now. Yeah.
Not too bad.
So some internal features of this lens is it has 3 XA elements. That stands for extreme aspherical elements. This is for like the chromatic aberrations, and it corrects it. It also has a nano AR coating version 2, and this helps with some sun flare. So I'm gonna try to get some shots of Katrina against the sun to see if the lens is well flare controlled. This lens also has 11 diaphragm blades for the very smooth bokeh. Also, this lens has kind of like a floating focus mechanism where it'll go back and forth, and it says like at all focus ranges of certain far away, closer, it's pretty sharp. But yeah, we're still gonna do some more shooting, and so far the pictures coming out are really good. Forgot to mention, this is a good design, complicated design, I think. 14 elements in 10 groups for this lens. Right, sun is bright, and we'll keep on shooting. Sure, Godfrey, what's the time? Big tree, texture. Very good. Turn a little bit to your right. Good.
Oh, I see. Oh, with my silhouette in the back.
Okay, close eyes. Look up to the... Okay, so on page 9 out of 11 on a custom operation 1, tab number 2, custom key, and then you go to page 4, and then for the lens button, you can actually change it if you want focus hold or AF on for the lot of flies here. For the lens button, which is located here. And for the top lens button, that may be custom key. Oh, this is the same one, custom key. This is for the movie. Going back, custom key for playback. I guess once you set, I assume, for the picture, custom key for the lens, I guess both buttons will be focus hold. Okay, so let's try it out. Katrina's over there all the way. So if I hold down this button, yeah, it's focus hold. Is it doing focus hold? It is, because when, no, it's not working. Custom key, AF on button. Yes, it's working. Okay, let me get closer to Katrina. Just casual, yeah. Okay. So the button on the lens will be AF on, so if I'm pressing the button on the lens, so I'm actually able to focus. And then let's see if the top button, all the flies here, work as well. Yes, it looks like the top button. Katrina, can you look here really quick? The top, it's okay, no problem. The top button is also, yeah. So once you configure in the menu, all the flies here, custom key, page 4. Once you configure this custom key, both buttons will be that key you customize it to. Can you tilt your head a little bit to your, yes, got it? So the minimum focusing for this lens is about 1.3 feet, which I think is pretty close. You can actually do just like headshots with this lens. And let me do a quick headshot with Katrina here. And as you can see, you can look at the back of the screen. Still able to find the eye. I'm sorry, this is like really close.
Hello.
Yes, yes, you can still find the eye like this. 1, 2, and 3. This seems like closer than 1.3 feet, but very close. 1.3 feet, it's very nice where your eyes are in focus. Let me take the shot here, 1, 2, 3, and everything else is just blurred. Yeah.
It's kind of nice. So just focuses on one thing. Yeah.
And even on the front lens, I forgot to mention, has some kind of fluorine coating where it's kind of like dust resistant and also fingerprint resistant. Ooh. So it's naturally coated with something.
It's kind of nice, some kind of protectant. Yeah.
Yes, but if you still want to use, well, my friend has a UV filter, extra protection, you can. Okay, so we'll take a couple more shots here and then you'll be in your second outfit. Very nice. Feel like you're shooting like Katrina's looking at some of the photos in her second outfit. So far, overall impressions is I do like the sharpness of this lens. It is very, very sharp, wide open at 1.2, especially on this, I believe, 64 megapixel sensor. And Katrina was even mentioning that you can see details of her makeup that she actually did herself for this photo shoot. Also, focusing is really good. I'm having Katrina walk down from the sidewalk towards me. I'm clicking every shot's coming in focus, surprisingly. Really, I mean, I know the buffer isn't that great on the A7R4, but every time I do take the shot, it's in focus. Yeah, and we're able to capture like kind of like in the moment of like you're doing the catwalk here on the sidewalk. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Sorry you could see my little mosquito bite, but that's.
Oh, I know the bite from earlier. A lot of fun. Focusing on Katrina here. I focus pretty quick, focusing on the plants. That's very fast. AFC is on. Wow, that picks up really quick. So focusing on the plants here, the church, going back to Katrina really quickly, blurry and just in focus. Let's try that again. Plants, Katrina's face, blurry and focus, really quick. So maybe we can use that as a background for now until the lights come on. Hopefully it comes on soon. We just saw it unplugged and then plugged it in. Some lights came on just to test out the bokeh of the lens. I don't think we're gonna unplug it because it's already sunset, everything's getting dark. But Katrina, what did you think about the overall photo shoot?
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, let me turn on your mic really quick. It's okay, I'm gonna unmute this.
Okay.
Okay, should we good to go?
Yeah.
I can just hold it while you.
Oh, okay. It was a really good shoot as usual with James. Very comfortable with him, so it's just easy breezy for us. But these pictures came out really good.
I like them a lot too.
Yeah, they're really vivid and clear.
And I like how the sun was really bright on you against the tree.
But it still looked really nice. Like it didn't blur out my face. You know, sometimes when the sun's like too bright on you, it just blurs out your face,
Sometimes the camera just have a hard time focusing in like high contrast situations, certain cameras. But I'm surprised even wide open at 1.2, you were really sharp and in focus. And a lot of lenses can't really do that, shooting wide open at 1.2 and being that sharp. But I'm just blown away by the sharpness with this 1.2 lens. And it has really great contrast. This lens has a lot of great reviews like at B&H Photo Video.
Yes.
And I can't really say anything bad about this lens. Except maybe the price is like $2,000. I remember when I first showed you like what we're gonna do the YouTube review on, you're like, wow, that's a lot of money, $2,000.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But if you're like a working professional and like your bread and butter is like portraits,
yes,
this is the perfect portrait lens for the Sony camera system. Yeah, anything else? Your Instagram, just for the viewers.
Sure, my Instagram is Katrina Untalan.
I will put it in the description and also on the screen. Always fun working with you.
Yep.
Thank you for, again, always helping me out every time I get new gear in.
And it always is like pretty fast for us. We're good.
Yeah, usually an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We get a lot of good shots.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Guam Photography. And if you haven't, please subscribe.
There you go.
See, but those others are on.